I want you to pause for a moment and listen with your ears, but with your soul. The world we live in today will try to convince you that purpose is optional, that you can drift your way into greatness, that you can scroll your way into success. But I am here to tell you something different, something deeper. You were not created to exist. Teach you were born to move, to build, to serve, and to leave something behind. Purpose is not a luxury. It tests a responsibility. It tests the fire in your chest that refuses to die, even when the world pours water on your dreams. Some of you are waking up every morning already tired, not because your body is weak, but because your soul is bored. You're busy chasing applause instead of assignment. You're choosing comfort over calling. You're confusing movement with meaning. But make no mistake, activity is not accomplishment. Don't even let the noise fool you. You see, when you move with purpose, your steps may be slower, but they are stronger. When you move with purpose, rejection becomes redirection. Failure becomes a teacher, not a tombstone. Purpose gives you patience. It gives you perspective. It gives your pain a place to go. But here is the truth most people run from. Purpose will cost you something. You will be misunderstood. You will be talked about. You will lose people who were never meant to walk with you in the first place. But don't be afraid to let go. Because purpose doesn't come with crowds. It comes with clarity. And when you get that clarity, when you finally understand why you reach here, you'll stop wasting energy trying to prove yourself. You'll stop chasing after people who don't respect your calling. You'll stand up straighter. You'll speak with conviction. Start treating your time like the precious currency it is. Stop asking for permission to be powerful. The world does not give you purpose. God does. And once you find it, you don't ask for opportunities. You create them. But you command rooms by your presence, not your performance. Purpose turns pressure into fuel. And when everyone else is panicking, you, TVT, still be standing. Not because you had all the answers, but because you were anchored in something deeper than applause, deeper than likes, deeper than money. Purpose is not a buzzword. It's a lifestyle. It is the root beneath the hustle. And until you find yours, you will keep chasing things that don't even belong to you. So I ask you right now, in this moment, are you living with purpose? Are you just alive? Now let us talk about the thing most people run from. Let us talk about pain. The truth is, most of the greatest people you admire today didn't get there because life was easy. They got there because they suffered well. They didn't let pain break them, let it build them. The problem is, we've raised a generation that has been taught to run from pain, numb it, scroll past it, bury it. But pain is a gift, wrapped in thorns, maybe, but a gift all the same. Every struggle, every betrayal, every silent night when you cried yourself to sleep, none of it was wasted. Pain is the scalpel God uses to carve out the deeper parts of you. Pain shapes character in ways comfort never will. It humbles you. It slows you down long enough to hear your soul speak. Pain teaches you what matters. It strips away the superficial and forces you to focus on what is eternal. You see, there is something sacred about suffering. It exposes who you really are. Anyone can smile when the sun is out, but who are you when the storm hits? When the phone call comes? When the door gets slammed in your face? That's where real character is born. That's where leaders are forged, in the fire, in the furnace. You were not meant to avoid every hardship. You were built to walk through it with grace. So stop asking for an easy life. Ask for a strong spine. Ask for wisdom in the waiting. Ask for the courage to keep going when the mountain seems to high. Pain is not your enemy. That's your refiner. Every heartbreak is pushing you toward healing. Every setback is pulling you into strategy. Every delay is forcing you to deepen your discipline. But here is what makes pain powerful. It opens your eyes. It teaches you who is real. It teaches you where you place your worth. Some of you had to lose people to find yourself. Some of you had to be broken so you finally pay attention to your soul. Don't decurse your pain. Grow through it. Use it. Let it stretch you. Because one day, the same people who doubted you will ask you how you made it. And you'll smile, not with arrogance, but with awareness, because you'll know that every scar you carry is a story. And every tear you cried had a purpose. Pain doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're in the process. And when you get to the other side of that process, you realize something profound. God didn't use pain to destroy you. He used it to deliver you. Now you've got your purpose. You've got through your pain. But none of that means anything if you don't have the third ingredient, perseverance. You can have the right vision, the right heart, the right intentions. But if you don't keep going when it gets ugly, you'll never finish what you started. Because let me tell you, life will test you. It will push you to the edge of your strength. It will delay your blessings. It will make you question everything you thought you knew. And in those moments, perseverance is the difference between greatness and mediocrity. The road to success is not straight. It's long. It's lonely. It's full of detours. People will promise to support you and disappear the minute the lights go out. You work hard and sometimes get nothing in return. You pray and feel like heaven is sullen, but you keep going anyway, because that is what champions do. They show up broken. They show up discouraged. They show up afraid, but they still show up. You don't have to feel strong to be strong. You just have to move your feet, one step, one choice, one breath at a time. Consistency beats talent. Perseverance beats applause. Grit beats luck every single time. It is not about how fast you move. It's about how long you last. When others quit, you stay. When others panic, you stay grounded. When everything says, give up, you say, not today, because you've come too far to stop now. You've survived too much to turn around. You've survived the buried versions of yourself that were too small for your purpose. Don't go back to that grave. Keep pressing forward. And here is the beauty of perseverance. It multiplies. It doesn't just change you. It changes everyone around you. Your discipline becomes your children as foundation. Your strength becomes someone else as inspiration. Your consistency becomes legacy. You see, life doesn't give out trophies for effort. It gives out fruit to those who plant seeds and stay in the soil. Don't you dare dig up what you prayed for just because it hasn't grown yet. Perseverance is watering the seed even when it looks like nothing is happening. It says choosing to believe again. When everything says to give up, and when you finally arrive, when the door opens, when the dream manifests, when the reward comes, TQTVT, stand there with tears in your eyes, not because it was easy, but because you didn't quit. And that's the win. That's the reward. That's what separates boys from men and dreamers from doers. So I leave you with this: fall forward, fail forward, cry forward, crawl forward if you have to, but never stop, because the only way out is through. And if you persevere, your pain will become power, your story will become strength, and your life will become a living testimony that when the storm came, you stood your ground,